You're right on time.
Welcome to the Spiritually Scheduled podcast with your hosts, Ashley
and Amanda.
It's time for something a little different as we bring spiritual wisdom down to earth.
So get curious and be prepared to tune in to yourself.
And breathe. Take a long, deep breath in and a long exhale out. Drop your shoulders, unclench your stomach, unclench your jaw. And be present in the room.
Hi.
Hello.
A fly just dived into my coffee.
Oh, she was like, hesitate.
I was like, do not interrupt Ashley's lovely breath.
Plants. I've got loads of plants.
I'm sure the heat's killed the germs, so I'll continue to drink it.
I'm sure they'll be. Where did the flies actually come from? They don't come from the plant. How do they get in? And
I don't know, but they love a glass of wine as well.
Yeah.
Don't they? Especially red wine. Fruity.
Yeah. I always thought maybe it was the high alcohol content.
I think that might be what kills them.
Maybe. That's true. Wouldn't stop my mum from drinking a glass of wine if that's in there.
Good on her.
Yeah. Welcome, everyone.
Welcome.
Next episode. How have you been? I feel like I've not seen you in a while.
I know. Yeah, but I did see you online this week.
Yeah.
Isn't time's just, I don't know what's going on with time at the moment.
No, I know.
I'm good. I'm still having a lot of hot flushes and the sleep is very limited, but I feel really calm. Like I've just surrendered to the whole process.
Do you manage to get a nap in the day? Or...
Sometimes I do, yeah.
Okay.
I never even napped when I had 2 children, like baby and toddler.
Oh, yeah.
I never napped, I just kept going. But nowadays, I've learned the art of surrender. And what I'm really learning is, which has taken me a very, very long time, is to start listening to the body and not seeing the things that happen as problematic.
Okay.
I really shifted my whole perspective around it, and the art of surrendering and listening to the body, not listening to the mind that's judging it all the time. I know I judge my body all the time. Well, I've been practicing this for years and years. I'm not at the end game.
Oh, right, okay.
But I can feel for myself on my own journey. Just touched the microphone. Sorry.
I
can feel for myself on my own journey the level of progress, and that's really what we should measure ourselves by, isn't it?
Yeah.
Our own extremities and the progress that we see.
Yeah.
From where we were to where we are, and that takes reflection as well. Which you've got to make time for. Otherwise, you don't notice the changes, do you? We tend to notice a lot what's wrong, like what we're judging.
Oh, I wonder if that's a British thing or just human nature, where you focus on the negative rather than.
I think it's part of the ego, because that's built for survival. The ego is always scanning to say what's going to cause me pain, what's going to be a problem for me, depending on your own conditioning and your own belief systems.
Yeah.
What's getting in my way?
Yeah. And also comparing yourself.
Why things aren't doing what I want them to do, like even the body. And you're comparing yourself.
Yeah.
Comparisonitis.
Me and my friends were talking this week about perimenopause. So I found it really strange how we've all been suffering recently together with skin issues.
That is interesting.
And because I was using Tropic for ages, and I really liked it, it's all really natural, but I found my skin a bit claggy, like just not quite. And then all this Korean skincare stuff's come out, so I was like, right, I'm gonna use my birthday money, I'm gonna buy loads of this snail cream.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, and I watched a podcast, and it had Hannah Fry on it, and she was talking about tretinoin. Can never say it. And so I thought, right, I'm going to get myself some of that. So I got that Renew and Me subscription. All at the same time. Why did I think that was a great idea to do a complete change all at the same time? Anyway, the biggest blackheads, the driest skin around here, and like it was painful. And then my friend, she's been suffering with like red thing around here, and she didn't know whether it was like age or she was doing a different skincare routine. Then my other friend, she can't get her skin moisturised. It's just constantly flaking.
Oh,
anyway,
that's hard.
So I thought, right, maybe it's an age thing. I wonder if it's the start of perimenopause or something. Anyway, it turns out this tretinoin.
I don't know what it's
like
called, so I can't say.
It's a type of retinoid or something. It's prescription only. Turns out your face will have a breakout whilst it's getting used to it because it's renewing your cells.
Oh, right.
So
all
this
bringing up all the old
breakout I've had. Yeah, it's that, not the Korean skincare. Anyway.
Purging.
Yeah.
It's a whole theme of that right now.
Yeah. Well, my skin is like on fire.
Yeah. Oh.
But I'm sticking with it. They say to stick with it. Well, I bought that 𝐕NO this week.
Yeah, that's very
That's
calming,
like an oat-based. So that's actually, I did a
Yeah.
bit more research that you should sandwich your tretinoin. I'm getting the name wrong, I know. But
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought, no, I'm gonna persevere because I really want to. Yeah.
Good for you.
Thanks.
Well, it looks great.
Thanks. Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit of Botox.
Do you know skin is the largest organ of your body?
Oh. So I didn't listen in science in high school. No, I didn't know that.
You don't think of it as an organ, do you?
An organ?
Yeah. So if you're in a pub quiz and say, what's the largest organ? Your skin.
Okay. Oh, I like that. I love a good pub quiz. How many lakes are there in?
I don't know any other things. That's it. I'm done now.
I always remember that one question.
Oh, do you?
There's only
how
one.
many are there? One lake. Because the rest are
meres, waters.
Oh, clever.
Yeah. Like you think Lake Windermere. It's not. It's a mere.
Yeah.
Try to remember what the lake is called, though. Right. I'm done now.
No. I've got very limited knowledge in that area. My husband, great.
Oh, a pub quiz.
Oh yeah.
Right. Okay, I'll remember that for next time.
Yeah, because someone got
we came second last time.
That's impressive.
We came last the time before, so
that's progress. I'm terrible at pub quizzes.
Oh yeah.
I like to think I'm a person of reasonable intelligence, but clearly not because general knowledge.
The general knowledge.
I'm just not general.
Maybe you're too intelligent.
Too specific. I doubt that.
That's funny. Right, okay. So, what we're talking about today, we've got some different cards today.
Oh, yes, it's card time.
Yeah,
I'm very much enjoying my coffee.
I know.
You know, as I was drinking this, I was thinking about, when you watch TV programmes or films, I can always tell when the actors are not really drinking and they're pretending.
Yeah,
you ever noticed
I saw that the other day.
You can tell it's not a satisfying...
But it's
gulp or it's so fake, and I'm like, oh, that really bothers me.
Because there's weight to it.
There's weight to it.
Especially a paper one. I was watching...
I'm going to pretend to slurp.
Kirsten Phil's Love It or List It. I noticed it really clearly the other day. He came out with these coffee cups and he handed it to her. And she just grabbed it, but it went up in the air rather than... You know what I mean? Like, if you pass me your cup, it'll... Anyway.
Yeah, I can always tell when they're not smoking properly as well.
Oh, really?
You know, when they're pretending to smoke a cigarette.
Because they don't inhale after they've...
Just tell. Not that is a useful skill in any way, shape or form.
So I remember... I have a shocking memory, right? Really bad. But I do remember some things from my childhood. And I remember me and my friend Beth, I don't know, 15, 16. We were near her house in Brookhouse. And we had a packet of fags. And she said to me, gullible here, she went, if you don't inhale after you've taken a drag, it means you won't get cancer.
Wow, that's a great tip, isn't it?
What a tip it is, a 15-year-old. So we were there.
Yeah, in out.
Right.
Brilliant.
Thick. Come on. And then
Still
I used to think my mum would never know that I smoked. Because I don't smell. After like chaining 10 fags after school, you'll stink.
I know, it's a different game now, isn't it, with the vapes?
Oh yeah, that's true. They do smell quite nice.
Interesting.
But not good for you.
Probably not.
I am glad I quit smoking years ago. Because the cost of cigarettes, apart from the unhealthy stuff, but the cost is crazy.
It really is, isn't it?
But I think that's
it used
probably
to be so cheap.
With people stopping, that the costs have gone up.
Yeah.
So you can't afford it. But...
No.
Anyway, right, let me switch it round then. So,
thinking of my old smoking days now.
Did you used to smoke?
Oh yeah.
I can't imagine you smoking.
Yeah, I did. When did I give up? I gave up. I started smoking as a teenager.
Yeah.
And then I gave up when must have been when I was about 24.
Okay.
And then I met 23, 24, and then I met Dave. who I've been married to for 20 years.
Ooh,
Dave would
20
never, he would
years.
never have gone out with someone who smoked.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So isn't that
Oh,
funny?
did you quit for him, or you
No.
just? Oh, right, okay.
I'd already made that
Oh, that's
decision.
that's really cute.
Yeah.
Ah, I'll see he was dead against it.
Yeah. Right.
I'm going to switch it up.
Oh,
So,
gosh, what we're doing?
I have a question from a listener.
I'll get my coffee back. Which I'm going to drink for real.
So they have a tarot deck. They were really intrigued, but they don't know how to do a reading. They're finding it a bit complicated. Like, do they need an altar? Do they need a candle on? Do they need to have a bath beforehand or whatever? But yeah, what's common? How can you do readings? Can you do them every day? Can you? Do you have to just do a shuffle? Do you have to do a full?
That's such a big topic.
Yeah.
Let's keep it simple.
Yeah.
So lots of people like rituals. If you're a person that likes rituals, you like to light a candle. You can have a bath if you want to. Don't put them in the bath though, for obvious reasons. They're made of paper. I'm not a ritual person, other than I love my coffee in the morning, but I don't need extra stuff
to do it.
Yeah, but some people love to get their environment ready, and that's just there. And Ashley's
way of doing it.
Sorted this couch out today.
Thanks.
She's done a lovely job. I come in and we're going on the couch.
It's not really our theme colours. The navy is. If I had a lavender.
I'll keep a lookout for a lavender or gold cushion.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can do all the ritual things if you want to, but I don't, just because I'm not wired that way. So to start off with, really, you need to get to know the deck.
Okay.
You need to build a relationship with your cards because they're a mirror of energy. So I see tarot cards for personal development.
Yeah.
That they're a psychological tool reflecting facets of the psyche. Other people would see tarot cards in a totally different way, perhaps, like they're predicting the future.
Yeah.
They're definitely able to take your own guidance, but really, it's you doing the intuiting.
Yeah.
The cards
are just. It's like your reaction to a card. It's not the card.
Yeah, your response, your emotional response to the card.
Yeah.
Will definitely teach you a lot about yourself.
Yeah.
And where you're at. So I would say as well, it's really tempting to read when you're first reading tarot or first using it. It's very tempting to be analytical with it.
Yeah.
Especially if you do have that sort of mindset, which my mindset was originally highly analytical. And you need to sort of relax that a little bit and be able to see what the cards say to you. Because, if you were to look, they say like a picture says 1,000 words.
Yeah.
So if you look at a photo and you're looking at the people in the photo and the place that they're in and what's going on, you can immediately make some assumptions about what's going on in that. Or a still, if you were watching a Netflix episode, or if you were looking at a piece of artwork as well, what people see in artwork is different.
Yeah.
And so you're building that relationship with the symbolism and the images in the cards and what they mean to you. So the guidebooks are amazing in the decks, and they're written really, really well. So you can use the guidebook, but first of all, you want to use it to build up your intuitive responses. So when you're looking at something, you're not, analytically with your checklist going, oh, there's a tree there, so this is about nature and abundance. There's a dog there, so this must be about unconditional love, whatever.
Yeah.
It's really trying to just soften that and gaze at the card as if it were a piece of artwork, or as if you were interpreting an image or a scene of something, and see what it brings up for you and what you intuit from it.
Yeah, that's true.
And how you can tune into your own responses, because everything in our lives basically is run off the back of our responses.
Yeah.
But most of us, I'm saying most of us, that's very generalist, so take it as you will, are operating at the conscious level of the understanding of ourselves, and there is also the subconscious and the unconscious, and these are a way to tap into those deeper parts of us, to sort of, I see it as a way of getting underneath what we're really, how we're really checking in with our belief system, how we're really operating in our life. Why do we respond to things the way that we do? Because everyone responds to the same situation differently.
Yes.
With varying degrees of emotion
Yeah.
or, you know, the thought processes. So I think if you're starting off, maybe just even letting yourself get familiar with the cards. So by doing that, you could just go through the deck one card at a time.
Yeah.
For a day.
Yeah.
See what it brings up
and
for
I
you.
read something where they said lay all the cards out and pick your favourite ones.
Yeah, see what you're drawn to.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
there's something in that. You can see which cards you're drawn to, which cards you might not like as well, because tarot covers
Yeah.
the shadow side of life.
Yeah.
So there's some cards that are potentially triggering for people. So how do you, as someone who's started using these tools, how do you do a reading, or what works for you?
I have to have silence, or at least some music on or something, because I think I'm quite sensitive to noise anyway. So if I tried to meditate again recently. I did do a very good on our
Amazing.
Yeah. But I have to have, so maybe I'll put my earbuds in or something and listen to calming music just to like take my breathing down so I can focus on it, because I have too many distractions. But I got that Light Seers deck for my birthday. And in there there's a bit of guidance saying, might have been from that, lay all the cards out, have a look, what are your favourite cards, what are your the cards you don't immediately like. And of course I instantly loved the cards that had dogs in them. They were like my favourite. But and then just I suppose it's just shuffling, feeling them, looking at the pictures, and
like you say,
seeing
taking your breathing, get
Yeah.
you in a calm space.
It's just that, and I don't do
Yeah.
it every day. I might try and do a reading once a week, depending on what the question is, or if my journal says like there's something going on, then I might do a reading for that. I know a lot of people though that do a reading every morning. So well, it's not that I want to; it's I'll forget. It depends on the day.
It does depend
Yeah.
on how much activity you've got in the
Yeah.
day, etc.
Yeah.
And when you say a reading as well, I suppose that can be anything from one card.
Yes.
Just for
So I don't
yeah.
do big readings. I'll maybe do 3 cards max.
Yeah.
Because I don't have the concentration, like space to then do a full. I tried it once and not that I got bored, but I just couldn't concentrate on doing that. And I think when I first like looked into it and stuff, I thought, oh, it has to be this whole ritual thing, you know. It's going to take me hours and all of that. And I think maybe it's like a bit in the media, you know. We've got proper like Romany gypsy readings, and there's the stuff that, or the, you know, the assumptions that go around that. And you know, it's not, I think in your head you probably just don't think it was a quick whip a card out. But it can be though. Like you do a shuffle and you're really concentrated and asking a question, you just whip one card out.
And all the guidebooks with the decks have suggested readings, don't they? Like
Yes,
1 card,
which
3
is quite
card,
handy.
5 card things.
Yeah. So it's developing it, isn't it? And understanding.
And making it work for you.
Yeah, I think so. Because it's your own personal reading, isn't it? You know, it has to work for you, or you're not. Yeah. So what deck do you want to look at today?
Oh, well, I've got 2 here, but I feel drawn to this one, which I've had for a long time and I love using, and I have been using recently. So this is called The Tarot of Mystical Moments by Katrin Wells Stein, if I pronounced that correctly. It is beautiful. Like, I love the artwork in it.
Yeah.
It's a slightly different set out to the traditional tarot deck. It is very much based on the traditional, but it has some extras. It's very feminine. So there's a lot more women in this deck.
Oh, okay.
And it's very floral.
Oh,
so
nice for spring then.
It is. So it does have that
spring.
vibe.
I like the foil edging.
Yeah, it's very slippy. So you have to be careful that you don't throw cards all over the place.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So let's say if we were doing a reading now based on that question.
Okay.
And we were wanting to ask for some guidance for, give us a topic, Ashley. Give me a pretend question.
Okay.
Some guidance. Or maybe think of somebody that you know in your life who needs help with something, or
fertility.
Fertility. Oh gosh. That is a big one, isn't it?
As soon as I said that, something sprung out.
something sprung out. So we've got the Ace of Cups.
Oh, so look.
Have a look at that one. You need to do a close up on the camera.
Yeah. And this camera's at an angle, so I'm like, where do I?
Yeah, so we can see that there's a lady sat in a lake or a mere.
A lake or a mere or a water.
Who knows? I don't.
That's true.
She's sat in water, and she's got a lovely dress on that actually looks like the colour of a goldfish, I've just noticed. And she has this beautiful cup, like a vintage cup. And there are tons and tons of butterflies flying out of the cup. And this is the Ace of Cups. So the aces are the beginning of something.
Okay.
And the Ace of Cups, because it's cups, that's connected to emotion and intuition. And so it's the beginning of a new level of emotion. But she looks like there that she's kind of surrendered to intuition and she's closing her eyes so she's tuned in. And butterflies are flying out everywhere. It looks very beautiful and it's very light. And butterflies are the symbol of transformation.
Okay.
So we've also got on the top of the deck. So if I look at a card, I do tend to look at the one that's sat on the top of the deck as well. And this is the Six of Cups. It's really interesting that this should come out now with the current energy that's going on, connected to astrological movements. This is the Six of Cups. And you can see here that there is a family.
Oh.
It looks like the matriarchal line of a family.
Yeah, look at the woman like looking over them.
There's a woman looking over them, and there's like a granny type figure with a child, I think.
Yeah.
And balloons.
I wonder if that's two children. Don't know.
Yeah, it does look like two children and a grandma, and the woman lying in the grass looking at them. Isn't that funny that we've got children on a card? We've asked, and fertility is a really big question, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I mean it could be all sorts.
I mean, it is loaded with emotion. It can be a roller coaster of emotion for many people.
Yeah.
So
different stages of life.
Gosh.
Yeah.
And when fertility is challenging for people, it can be devastating, can't it? Really, lots of grief, lots coming up there. So I can't speak to all of that because I can't put myself in that position directly either. Because I'm blessed. I have two teenage daughters. But if I was looking at that energy and I was asking about my fertility journey, the Ace of Cups would be an invitation to trust your intuition and tune into your emotions, because when it's big life journeys like that, a fertility journey is going to change your life one way or another, isn't it? Whether you have children or you don't, there's things that you're going to experience on that journey that are going to be transformative. And at the time, if it's painful, you're not going to potentially appreciate that. I know people who've been through that journey with the results they wanted and people without the results they wanted, and then how they've chosen to process things. So the Ace of Cups is about also having an open heart, because emotions are, connected to the heart, certainly the light emotions. So whatever happens, my belief is that whatever happens in life, and it's easy for me to say this sat on a couch with two children, so I'm not trying to be patronising, but I have been through my own pain and grief and a big emotional roller coaster, is that everything that happens, we have the choice to let it open the heart wider or let it shut the heart down. And that's what I've come to understand.
Yeah.
Because whatever breaks the heart, can choose to let the light in. So that could be a transformational journey. I've gone a bit deep there, but that's just what I'm feeling drawn to. But just to tune into the emotions, and the heart. And then the Six of Cups, I mean, this is a really strong card for me because I see a really big message in the Six of Cups. And when you develop your relationship with the tarot, you get specific messages.
Yeah.
And the Six of Cups always speaks to me of inner child healing.
Okay.
And that is the energy. So we're recording this, aren't we, on the 12th of April?
Yeah.
The energy right now for inner child healing is absolutely tremendous. And a lot of the stuff that we have going on in our lives, we might not associate it with the inner child, but a lot of it is connected to that. Not everything, but in every adult, there is, a version of us that's below the age of 7 in the subconscious that we carry with us.
Yeah.
And a lot of our emotional responses are very much connected to unresolved things from childhood. So
yeah, they're 2 big cards.
They are 2 big cards. I'm just trying to piece them together for the fertility journey. There's so many different ways you could look at this as well, and that's the point, isn't it? That when you look at the cards, you're going to see things differently depending on your own experience of life.
Yeah.
And what you have been through. I mean, there's also this vibe from this particular card and this particular version of the Six of Cups. Is this woman is almost looking back. It's like the version of her that sees the future is looking back at what she's created.
Okay.
Or the vision that she had for herself.
Yeah. See, I'm going to go really, I don't know if it's negative. I see that woman as being in heaven and looking down on her 2 children with her mother.
Oh, wow.
Playing in a park.
But
see, isn't it weird how the different perspectives on one card?
But that could be her higher self, the version of her that
Could
is
be.
unlimited,
Yeah.
the soul looking down on what's happened.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, it's very personal, that journey. I'd have to really take more time over it.
Fertility journeys are so different in time and what's going on with different people.
Yeah.
So it's
and it's fertility. That's one of those things that you do not have full control over.
No.
And control is an issue that most of us have. I have had to work so hard on my fear of uncertainty.
Yeah, not being
like I don't have that fear so much these days, but I've had to really work on that because that's one of those big things in life that you cannot control fully. You can do all the right things. You can go down the IVF route if you need to. You can do all those things. You can't guarantee it, can you?
No.
And so that is a journey. An Ace of Cups is the beginning of a journey and Six of Cups speaks to me of healing as well, that you cannot have full control. So it's a bit like, ultimately, you do have to surrender to the concept, and everyone will have a different belief system around this, of whether you are meant to have children in this lifetime.
Yeah.
Because you can't control it.
Yeah.
So it's a big journey, isn't it? A big emotional journey.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Not to say that you shouldn't try. Anybody who's on the journey gets to try, don't they? That's their choice. But just to, if you have more spiritual beliefs, like I was a diehard skeptic, I never believed in any of that stuff. But now I do believe that in this lifetime, some people are meant to experience that, and some people are not. But they might be meant to experience the journey, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But that's just my belief system. I don't put that on anybody else.
Yeah.
But sometimes that whole journey is about surrender and our relationship with control and surrender.
Yeah.
And I know people who are on that journey who absolutely know that's the truth for them as well.
Yeah.
And it's, I could talk about that for a long time, trying to be sensitive to people as well, because I know how challenging it can be.
Oh yeah, it's
for friends and clients I've had.
Things, it can be.
Yeah.
Okay, right. That was a great reading.
Okay.
That was a good one. So moving on.
Yeah.
My lovely journal.
Oh yes.
I wanted to talk about the birthday section in the journal. So I
birth children. We've got a theme.
Just a bit. I cannot fill that section in. It's been 2 weeks since my birthday, and something's putting me off filling it in. They're
That's
not necessarily really deep questions. Well, kind of. Like, you're going for, I've just turned 37. And it asks you questions about the last year, but also a really deep question is in your whatever years, have you achieved what you wanted to achieve?
Oh, God, it's a bit big, isn't it? What, in all your years?
Well, yeah.
God.
Yeah, I know. So
like, it's a bit overwhelming, isn't it? Because you have achieved so much as well, Ashley.
Yeah.
You have. In your business, in all sorts, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about those sorts of questions anymore.
Yeah, I think everyone could answer it differently. It's so I've just been putting it off a bit and thinking about, okay, so what's my perception on what I should have achieved?
That's what I don't like about it all.
Yeah, because everyone has a different perception.
Yeah.
And they also have their parents' perceptions in their head. And, people go through journeys, don't they?
Yeah.
They might be spiritual, they might not. They might be religious, they might not. They might have something else. And everyone has perceptions of each other. But that it's really hard to understand what your perception is of yourself. Never mind writing it down in a journal to go, tick that off. Nope, not achieved that.
And it is important to recognise achievements, isn't it? And some people are at a stage where that's really critical.
Yeah.
Because we're all at different stages, aren't we?
Yeah.
We all have different beliefs. I used to do loads of that, but I'm really not interested in it at the moment. But then I suppose I am in a different way. So I base my achievement these days on who I'm becoming.
Okay, yeah.
My strength of character, my integrity, how I'm learning from old patterns, talking about that child healing. No blame there, by the way, with parenting, but how I'm growing myself back up, how I'm recognising old social conditioning that I don't want to be signed up to anymore. So that's my personal preference and like what brings me joy or how much peace I feel in my body. So that's where I'm at. So you could even rewrite some of those questions. Maybe the version of you that you are now doesn't want to answer questions like that. So why you could change them. And they are great questions in the journal. It's all a good starting point, isn't it, the journaling?
Yeah.
There's so many great options.
I never used to journal. And I do quite like just putting my thoughts down at the end of the day. And, I watched Bridget Jones's diary years ago. And I was like, oh, that looks great. What a great idea. That is just getting you. I mean, it's gobbledygook. You can only read it. You can only just understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
And my writing's atrocious, so I don't really think anyone would really understand what I've been putting in there.
No, I think that's a good thing with my journals.
And especially if you've had an angry day, just getting it all out helps a lot, I think.
Oh, yeah. It's very cathartic.
Yeah.
Yes, you might need not better questions, because there's nothing wrong with those questions. But you might need just more appropriate questions for you.
Yeah, maybe just delve in like a couple of questions that are just a bit smaller chunks than one big loaded. Yeah, I need to break stuff down anyway, like tasks, to-do lists. I need a proper broken down version of one. I can't do one big task.
Yeah, so think about who you're becoming. And sometimes, going back to the Six of Cups, it's good to look back at who you were.
Yeah, I think I've definitely changed a lot over the last maybe 6 years, 7 years.
Well, that's funny because I was just thinking it's usually 7-year increments. They say that,
is it?
Like all your cells regenerate every 7 years or something like that. It's the number of main chakras in the body as well.
Right, 7-year increments. Right, definitely.
Like how you've changed.
Oh yeah, definitely grown in confidence. Yeah, Try to be less of a people pleaser. That's hard sometimes. That's just like a thing I've always done.
Yeah, that's massive though if you've made changes to that. Because those are, fully indoctrinated, is that the word? Patterns. Those are the hard things.
Yeah.
That working on yourself is harder than just getting stuff done.
I know.
Isn't it?
It's in the back of you. Oh, was that a good decision? Yes, I did. It's fine. Yeah. Okay. Right, I'll have a look at that then.
Yeah, you can. We can break the rules. We can rewrite the questions.
Totally.
Freedom.
Okay.
Liberation.
Right. Can we have an affirmation to end on?
Oh, yes. Right. Okay. So, as we've talked about surrender, and that's a big thing for me at the moment, I'm going to go for the Power of Surrender cards by Judith Orloff. This is all about letting go.
Oh, okay.
Which I think is the secret to life, to living a very happy.
Let it go.
Oh, yes. Let it go.
I think I sung that song to you the first time I met you.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What a great impression to make.
We were talking about something about. Yeah.
We've got two.
Oh, right. What have we got?
Oh, wow. Okay. We have Surrender the Drama. Ooh. And then we've got Surrender to Non-Action.
Oh.
This is
good procrastination now.
We've got procrastination there.
Oh, is there?
Did you just see that?
No, you're joking.
That's on the top of the deck, surrender procrastination. Look
That's
at
a big
that.
one for me.
That's a good one.
You have a to-do list, it's too long and then you just don't do anything.
Yeah. So,
right,
I mean, if this was me a few years ago, I would have read these and gone, what? Surrender to non-action. How can anything possibly happen if you don't take action? And I'm a big fan of action, but there's a lot to surrender as well. There's a lot of good to say for that. So first of all, surrender the drama. It says here, no matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. That is so true. And sometimes it's so hard to do when emotions are running high.
Oh, yeah.
But what I've come to learn, and I've had to get this wrong so many times, although I don't necessarily react in front of people. I do that. I work on my stuff myself, but I can have a really high emotional charge with situations. And that emotions are to show us what there is to any challenging emotions, what we have to resolve within ourselves.
Yeah.
They're literally pointing to what it needs healing. And anger has been a big theme for me. Most people wouldn't realise because I don't look like a very angry person.
No.
I'm not an angry person. I've just had to process a lot of suppressed anger.
Okay.
Because we have banks of suppressed emotion that we don't show. Like being a people pleaser, you don't get angry at people, do you?
Not really.
You wouldn't do that, but it doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can have that like bank that's just banking up basically like a little pressure cooker. So I've been through lots of that, and that's what those charged emotions are teaching us. There's something to heal, and it's well worth doing that work. And then the less emotionally charged you are, and the less emotionally attached you are to something, because where there's pain with control, that's because we're emotionally attached to something, needing it to be the way we want it to be, instead of being able to let it go and surrender to it, which is really difficult, but so empowering. Honestly, it's a game changer. And so the level of emotion that we have is showing us what to do, where to heal. So then when we become calm and you become detached to things, stuff just works out.
Yeah.
We don't need to be interfering with it all. It just happens. So that's really a major lesson. And then surrender to non-action. It says, now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. And that is this whole theme of chase, not chase. Attract, not chasing. Because could we have that much self-worth that we believe things will just happen for us, or that much faith that things will just come to us and things will work out without us having to do something all the time to get it, or force it, make it, wrestle it,
Oh, I like
get
that.
all over it, control it, because that's control.
Yeah.
And that's a huge inner shift of consciousness.
Yeah.
That some people will never even bother doing. That's definitely a journey that I'm on as well.
I like that one.
It's quite magical.
Focus on your own power and let them come to you.
And even just noticing your emotional response to that will tell you so much about your own belief system.
Ace, thank you. That's great. So focus on your own power, let them come to you. Don't contribute to the drama.
Amen.
Amen. Wonderful. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Ashley.
Stay curious, everyone.
Stay curious.